Bertrand Bert Patenaude was an American soccer player. Although earlier disputed, he is now officially credited by FIFA as the scorer of the first hat-trick in World Cup history. He is a member of the United States Soccer Hall of Fame. Club career: in 1928, Patenaude began his professional career with Philadelphia Field Club of the American Soccer League. In his 8 games with Philadelphia, he scored 6 goals. Despite this productivity, he moved to J&P Coats for 1 league game, then moved again to his hometown Fall River Marksman. He remained in Fall River until the summer of 1930, winning the 1930 National Challenge Cup before moving to the Newark Americans. He scored 7 goals in 5 games at the start of the 1930-1931 season, but found himself back with the Marksmen for the end of the season. In 1931, Fall River merged with a New York soccer club to form the New York Yankees. However, Fall River had already begun playing National Cup games. Therefore, while the Yankees won the National Cup, the records show the winner as Fall River. In the Cup Championship, Patenaude scored 5 goals in the Yankees' 6-2 first-game victory over Chicago's Bricklayers and Masons FC. Patenaude remained with the Yankees through the spring of 1931. In the fall of 1931, he played with the New York Giants. The ASL was collapsing by the fall of 1931 and records are incomplete, but it appears that in 1933, Patenaude signed with the Philadelphia German Americans of the Second American Soccer League. In 1934, Patenaude moved west to sign with St. Louis Central Breweries of the St. Louis Soccer League, at that point the only professional league in the country. Central Breweries, stocked with future Hall of Famers, won the league and 1935 National Challenge Cup titles. In 1935, Central Breweries left the league, became an independent team and lost the sponsorship of the brewery. Patenaude remained with the team, now called St. Louis Shamrocks. In 1936, the Shamrocks went to the National Cup final before falling to the Philadelphia German Americans. In 1936, Patenaude returned east where he played with Philadelphia Parson of the ASL national team. In 1930, Patenaude was called into the U.S. national team for the 1930 FIFA World Cup. In that cup, he scored a goal in the U.S. opener against Belgium, then a hat-trick in the 3-0 victory over Paraguay. Following the U.S. elimination by Argentina in the semi-finals, the U.S. went on an exhibition tour of South America, ending with a 4-3 loss to Brazil in which Patenaude scored his 6th and final U.S. goal and never again appeared with the national setup. Patenaude's record of 4 goals in one World Cup remains the standard for an American player. Additionally, his total stood as the all-time career mark for an American player for 80 years, until it was broken by Landon Donovan during the 2010 FIFA World Cup. World Cup hat-trick: Patenaude's historic day came on July 17, 1930, as the United States played Paraguay in the inaugural World Cup. Patenaude scored the opening goal in the 10th minute. A second goal in the 15th minute had been credited several different ways, as an own goal by Elio Gonzalez, a regular goal by the US's Tom Flory, or as Patenaude's second goal. A 50th-minute goal by Patenaude gave the U.S. a 3-0 win over the South Americans. The dispute and discrepancies over the second goal had led to confusion over the first-ever World Cup hat-trick, as Argentina's Guillermo Estacionbal scored one against Mexico just 2 days after the USA-Paraguay game. However, FIFA announced on November 10, 2006, that Patenaude was indeed the first person to score a hat-trick in World Cup play, confirming that he scored all 3 goals. Patenaude was inducted into the U.S. Soccer Hall of Fame in 1971. He died in Fall River on his 65th birthday. International goals: United States goal tally first, references. External links: National Soccer Hall of Fame, Player Bio, 1930 World Cup history with a U.S. team photo.